It's called Cleveland Town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a team called the Cleveland Browns. They came alive in 85 and 86, they're going for more. Bring on the Broncos, Bengals, Bears, the Dolphins, Steelers, we don't care because we're going to the Super Bowl. They're the bad Cleveland Browns, baddest football team around, badder than a team should be. They're gonna win the AFC. Now the Browns are known out the league for their fearsome running backs. Nothing could be finer than a run by Ernest Biner and a big Kevin Mack attack. We got Bernie the Kid, and I'm glad we did. He's as talented as he is cool. In the clutch is quite a twosome when he throws to Ozzie Newsome. Brian Brennan, Webster Slaughter too. They're the bad Cleveland Browns, baddest football team around, better than a team should be.
All right, we got Nick and Brandon from Mansfield.
What's going on?
Here for the game tonight. What time did you guys get down today?
Literally just got here about an hour ago. Got a little bit of a late start.
How long have you been coming down to the Muni line?
Oh my God.
Years. Probably over 12 years at least.
And what do we got today?
10, 15 years.
Drinking our dinner, so it's
Yeah,
not
got
like
a little drinking by cup.
All right. You guys planning on going to work tomorrow?
We're going to work a little bit. We're going to work a little
Work in the
bit.
financial industry, so if you guys need some insurance,
You do not.
we got to make our own schedule.
UniversalBenefitsGroup.com.
You're not obligated to say where you work, but okay.
That's all right.
Quick plug there for, where was that again?
UniversalBenefitsGroup.com.
Life insurance.
There you
Life
are.
insurance, health insurance.
All right, besides Baker and Odell, who do we need to play a key role in today's victory?
It's Nick Chubb all the way. Got to feed the beast. Got to get the running game going. Open up the pass. Got to get that man the ball.
Nick Chubb, feed him. Feed the rock to Nick Chubb, man. I'm telling you what, it'll open up that pass game.
100%.
Make OBJ kind of open up for Landry as well. Baker had nice, easy passes.
Yep. Quick slants, crossing routes.
Are you listening to this,
That's
Mr.
what made
Kitchens?
Baker successful last
Nick
year.
Chubb,
Don't
baby.
force nothing.
Nick Chubb.
5 yards at a time. It's a first down every 2 plays. That's
go.
all we got to do. Work the clock.
Most important question of the day. What's your prediction for today's game?
Oh, you know it's a Browns victory. It's got to be. I'm saying 28-24 Browns.
It'll be a good game. It's going to be close. We got to pull it out. I say 21-17 Brownies, but it's going to be a tough game. We got a lot of people out, so hopefully we can step up and play a good game.
Yep, we got it, baby.
There you go, John. Wednesday night QBs live in the Muni line.
That's right, baby.
Go Browns!
Brownies, baby. Let's go.
What's up, everyone?
Sorry about that.
That's all right. I don't even have my video on, like an idiot. How's it going, man?
Are we alive?
We are live. Liz is watching.
Hey, everybody.
Slow going.
Good times.
We
Good
call
win.
I forget what we call that.
8
Good win.
and 3.
Good win. Hold on 1 second.
Where's my I need my Cool in the Gang music. Come on. Where is it? Celebration
I gotta get my sausage
time, people.
casing on.
Cover that dome.
Gotta get it the right way. Get it showing up.
All right. Now that you're ready, what do we have on the agenda
Brian,
today, John?
Brian calls this my sausage casing.
Why is that? Your head's a giant
Tom,
sausage.
We're going to go to that in just a minute, but it's 599-401-010. So you go to zoom.us or open up your Zoom app. 599-401-010.
There it is. Should be on the screen now. I just changed it.
Mervar, if you're watching this, I have sent you that room number in Facebook Messenger before. So scroll up.
He has it.
599-401-010.
I don't know why he doesn't save
Tom,
it.
it's understandable. 599-401-010. Oh, Baltimore lost, huh?
Yes, which is what we wanted.
That's right.
Right? Okay,
Yeah,
now
that's what Liz
Baltimore
put.
is 6-5 and we're 8-3.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
It's that full 2-game lead. I mean, that's what you want on those bastards. So, obviously, Pittsburgh's going to win the division, and we'll give them that.
Yep.
And we're the number one. We're the number one wild card seed right now.
Right now.
It's great. Yeah. Well, I mean, hell, what do you want? What more can you ask for?
That's right. Tom's here, so I'm gonna let him in. Mervar, 599-401-010. I'm not texting it to you.
In any case,
So do you see what Daryl Ryder says? He says, this marks the first time since 1998 the Browns have won 3 straight games, twice in the same season.
which is
It's astonishing. It's awesome.
look, you got to give them props. I mean, we're going to criticize people tonight, and that's what we do, but you got to give them props for where they are right now. 8-3 is 8-3.
Exactly.
Come on.
The only things you can do is beat the teams that are on your schedule.
You can only play the teams that are on your schedule. It's not like they have a choice. You got to play the teams, and they're beating the teams they're supposed to beat. So I hate the argument that, well, they only beat bad teams. Well,
yeah.
It's
Right.
not like you have to play the schedule. It's not their fault the other teams suck.
Okay, so I just got a winter warmer from the brew kettle.
Is that good?
Aged in maple barrels.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
This is delicious. Oh my God.
All
It's
right.
like tasting.
I'm going to have to try that.
It's like lager beer with a hint of syrup.
I love syrup. Who doesn't like syrup?
Oh my God, that's like drinking a pancake. That's like drinking a pancake.
All right, moving on.
The brew kettle, you're changing my life over here. I got my Landry cup. Man, oh man. All right, let's do some quotes. Tom's in here. He must be getting his microphone set up or something.
Hey, I got a brew kettle now in Menor. When are you going to come out? We're going to hang out at the brew kettle. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really going anywhere till April.
Okay. Really?
I might come to your house, but I'm
Not
not going.
until you get the vaccine?
I don't even know if... No, I'm not doing that either, I don't think.
All right.
Did you see those people say that they lost their souls? That God has been removed from their brain?
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Okay, anyway.
Quotes.
Let's do some quotes. They have a wounded dog mentality, so we knew we were going to get their best shot.
Oh, boy.
Who are they talking about?
Well, they're talking about the Jags, but...
They're talking about the Jags. Who said it?
That definitely sounds like a player, not a coach.
It's a player. I'll give you a hint. It's an offensive player.
It definitely sounds like something Baker would say, so I'm going to go with Baker. Should we give everyone the answer? Oh, is it Jarvis?
It's not Jarvis. I was just showing my cup off again.
And the answer is Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb getting a close W in Jacksonville.
Full Chubb, by the way.
You're full Chubb. That's Nick Chubb.
Well, no.
What did you say you had in your cup tonight?
I never said. I never reveal.
Okay. Are you gonna?
Just a little Pinot Noir.
All right.
For everyone. All right.
Next up. We're a resilient bunch. It isn't over until it's over.
That's such a bland coach speak statement.
It's a player on defense.
But why would he say it's not over till it's over? They won the game.
Well, they were asking. Yeah, they were asking about the challenge. I'll give you a hint. They were asking about the challenges of the D line not having Myles Garrett. And having a couple players out.
All right. How about Sheldon Richardson?
Are you looking at the slides again?
Yes. No, that's a total guess. Total guess.
I love it. I love it.
Tell him Kurtz.
Tell him 599-401-010.
John will give me the...
All right, yeah.
Tell him I told him the code, 599-401-010.
He can't figure it out, so he's leaving.
John will give me the code.
That was fucking cute, guys.
We've given the code many times. That's Baker when he came up to the line and the Jaguars tried to shift 2 times on him. He laughed at them. That's one of the best things I've seen in a long time.
Not only the best things you've seen in a long time, one of the best things you've seen from him, right?
Yeah.
To be able to do that, that's recognizing the defense. So it gives me hope.
I think it does happen more often than we think. It's just that since there's no fans in the stands, you usually can't hear any of that stuff. And they picked it up. So that was cool. That was cool that we got to hear that. And yeah, Yeah. I mean, it's Baker. It's just typical Baker. That's great. I love it.
Yeah,
I have no problem with it.
Then you're right. That's Baker on the changes at the line Sunday versus Jacksonville. Glenn wants to know where Seamus is. Listen, Glenn, where are you? 599-401-010. Let's not worry about everybody else.
Right.
If you see me on the road today, go around. I will be driving a maximum of 15 miles an hour with the emergency lights on.
Oh, this one, I have no idea. But that's funny.
It is a Browns player. Obviously, you know what they're talking about.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah.
Driving in Cleveland weather.
It's got to be somebody from one of those southern schools that never sees snow, like one of those younger guys. So, say you already used Nick Chubb. Let's go Jarvis or somebody like that.
It's a wide. No, Jarvis posted a picture of him crying. So he showed a picture of the snow, and he was like, but you're right. It is a wide receiver.
Peoples-Jones, he played at Michigan. Why would he say that?
I didn't say it was him. I said it was a wide receiver.
Well, let's see who it is. Higgins played at Colorado State, so he can't be him.
Can't be him.
There's
Tom. Tom, who said this?
Oh, okay.
I was about to say Kaderil Hodge.
I forgot about Kaderil Hodge.
Wait a minute. You were going to say that for real, like without prompting? Okay.
I mean, he was the only one that was left.
Yeah. Basically.
No, right. I didn't even think of Kaderil Hodge. That's the
Taywan Taylor. They have Taywan Taylor too, Tom.
Yeah, I forgot they got him back. All right.
Oh, yay. I'm excited now. Super Bowl! Oh, wrong show.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're moving. All right, moving on to the offense. Box stats.
Baker, a pedestrian or a pretty good, depending on the circles that you roll in. 19 of 29. No turnovers.
Well, considering who just
258 yards and 2 TDs.
Well, Tom just joined the show, so I know that the benchmark is very low.
That's kind of the thing. Like, that's a good game.
That for him,
really is a good game.
It really is.
Okay, now if the thing is, if you take a look at some of the grades out there right now, that's not a good game.
No,
that's a good game.
You mean compared to some of the other folks, other QBs?
Yeah.
I think that is accurate, but it's not exactly fair to compare him to Pat Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers or.
It's kind of him though, right? He went out there, he threw some dimes, and he left some easy ones on the table.
How many games did the Rook and Cincy have that were bigger than that?
Boy. Well, they weren't winning the games, and he was taking a lot of sacks, so it's hard to say.
I mean, see, that's my problem with just giving they weren't winning. No, they need to win, yes, but wins are a team thing. Personal performance is personal performance.
Well, absolutely, football is the ultimate team sport.
You know what?
So if your left guard screws up, it could screw up the entire fucking play. Which means your quarterback can't complete his pass, or the running back can't get a yard, et cetera, et cetera. It's definitely
okay. So let's point to this then. Since he's one of those teams with one of the worst lines in the league,
yeah, and they got their quarterback.
Well, then how did their quarterback do so much better until he was injured?
I don't know. Was he that much better?
It's team. Oh, very much. Look at, and I mean, I don't want to just be stats guy, but go take a look at the stats.
Well,
I mean unfortunately.
Maybe perhaps because they have no running game and they are always losing, so they had to pass all the time, and the other team was just trying to kill the clock.
Right. But I mean, I'm trying to just focus on personal performance. Like, look, I hope personally that Mayfield just gets better. Otherwise, it was a bust. It was a waste. Like there unfortunately is no middle ground for me.
I need more if I'm going to take the guy number 1 overall, but I think we just have to get past the fact that he was the number 1 overall pick.
I mean, here's kind of the thing. How are you going to feel about it? How is everyone going to feel about it if we end up being the Cincinnati Bengals of say 5 years ago? That run they had for like 7 or 8 seasons, everyone made fun of Dalton Yeah, he can't win the big game. You gonna be happy if that's us. If we consistently we end up being good at beating up on the bad teams.
Andrew Berry doesn't strike me as the type of GM that's going to put up with that.
Andrew Berry's not the one on the field.
He didn't draft Baker, so they have no ties to that guy.
But the decision hasn't been made yet. I think that's what I like about the coach and Berry,
and the GM.
Is that they still have time, and we still have time with this guy to decide, and he's good enough,
right?
Like you said, to do that Cincinnati type thing. But I do think that if they don't think he is, and I think that's where they'll lean more on the analytics and what they see and stuff. I really think if they obviously make some moves this offseason to do something different on the quarterback position, then they'll go. But I do trust they'll go in a different direction if they think they need to. But right now, eliminating turnovers, making plays, everyone's still getting comfortable in the offense.
Yeah. I mean, you got Kirk Cousins. You got Kirk Cousins. You can win with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
You can. Maybe not a Super Bowl.
But you can when you have this offensive line and these two running backs. Good.
Yeah, I know. All right, we got to get
look at those. Look at those. 7.6 yards per carry.
We can come back to Baker.
6.2 for Kareem.
The numbers Chubb is putting up are historical. Historical numbers.
Beautiful. We've got this amazing running game. We really do. Now, if only we had a great quarterback behind it.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. But I mean, that's come on. Does every team have everything they need at every position? No.
Did every team go 0-16 or 1-15 to make sure that they had the first overall pick to draft the quarterback?
This is the guy.
It's true.
Listen, Dorsey's not here anymore.
The guy they picked.
This is Dorsey's pick. If Berry and Stefanski are not convinced, you'll see them go in a different direction. I guarantee as early as 2021.
I hope.
But for right now, we have Baker through next year at a minimum.
Yeah, and that's the way you have to look at it.
Glenn says he's not turning it over and not losing games based on his play, which is true. The lack of interceptions lately over this last 4 games and the decision-making in the pocket is good. And like I said in that opening quote, being able to pick up on defensive shifts. You hear everyone. One of the knocks against the guy is like,
that was pretty basic stuff he was calling out.
I know.
That's the other thing that makes me nervous about what if you go into these next couple of games?
It was
against good opponents.
Yeah, no, I know, I agree.
That's what we're gonna find out, right? Everyone's riding high. We're riding the 8-3 wave and stuff. But you got the Titans and the Baltimore boat raced you game 1. The Titans boat raced you last year when you thought you were something.
Steelers.
And they reminded you you're not.
The Steelers crushed you. So
we're glad. I'm glad we have the Giants and the Jets sandwiched in between those 3 difficult games because everyone thinks we're a playoff team. I still think it's going to be a tough road to hoe. I mean, the Giants are not going to be pushovers.
I don't even think the Ravens are going to be that hard of a game. It's going to be a tough game, but not like that.
I wanted Jackson to get COVID not this week, but tomorrow.
Very true.
So we face RG3. He's going to be back by then.
But speaking of Baker, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different receivers.
Man.
On 29 pass attempts. Is good.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good sign. Okay.
Landry got a touchdown finally. Hooper got a touchdown.
Landry had an excellent game.
Landry had a great game.
He had it. Man.
That's the first time I've seen Jarvis look like Jarvis all season, so that was good.
Yeah. He gets my cup today.
Oh yeah, very nice.
With the Brew Kettle Winter Warmer.
All right, moving on. We got to move on
here.
Like
maple pancakes. It's really good.
Fulton's in a hurry, I guess. Holy hell!
Oh, we can go back to the offense if you want.
He likes to keep it flowing.
Nice.
No, I mean that fumble was not good by Bryant. I hope he turns it around. That's not good by him.
He had a bad game.
Those catches, the catches by Hodge were all like first down catches. I'm shocked. that he's out there and producing, to be honest. But but that's great.
Well, look, it has, listen, I think people discount the fact that you don't have Odell fucking Beckham Jr. on the field anymore. That draws a lot of attention. I mean, it totally changes what the defense has to worry about over there. So, all
right,
they're winning.
Respond to this statement, you guys.
Yes.
As bad as the 2 passes were that Baker missed, please admit a few of the sideline ones he made were super clutch and tough throws.
They were definitely tough throws. Clutch, I don't know how clutch they were. I don't know. At what time did he complete those?
Key drives.
I know the one he's talking about. Yeah, that was huge. 2 to Landry, at least 2 or 3 to Landry were huge.
Here's my take on the specific plays is like, you can get a highlight reel on anybody. Carson Wentz has a hell of a highlight reel. But you know what? Would anybody call Carson Wentz a good quarterback right now?
Not right now, but I think that's...
Will they ever call him one again? A good quarterback right now?
Good question. Yeah,
I think probably yes, and I'll tell you why. And I hate to cite Colin Cowherd, but he did make a good point yesterday on his show. He pointed out Eli Manning in his 4th year in the league threw like 28 picks and a 56% pass completion percentage. He was horrible. Peyton Manning, his brother, threw 23 picks in his 4th year in the league, 6-10 record for the Colts that year. He was horrible.
Wow.
So it shows
did they
you
not
that
have a line that year.
I don't remember. My memory's not good enough. But the point of the matter is that these guys were in their 4th year and they were highly touted and they just sucked. And then they came back and had great careers. So it is what it is.
Bob says 8-3 says it all. Awesome by any standard. Especially impressed this team is very un-Brown-like, not blowing leads and losing huge leads in the last quarter. Tough road for the AFC playoffs based upon teams. Rate turnaround from NFC dominating the last.
You know what? And I hate to bring up Cowherd again, but I heard this on the show. Browns are 5-0 in 1 possession games.
Mm-hmm.
That's not on Baker. It's on the coaching, I would say, but. Again, football's a team sport, right?
Yeah.
So these guys are doing what they need to do to win these games.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Glenn. Thanks, Bob. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Tiana. Thanks for watching. We see you. Please stay.
Now I'm definitely moving on to the defense. We
the defense.
We beat the dead horse on the offense.
Oh,
now,
my God. You want to I mean, the defense is the dead horse that we want to beat.
Don't we have to give Sendejo some love?
Sendejo! Yes, exactly.
I think we do. He had a decent game.
Great plays. Yep. What's up, Aaron?
And again, I would just like to say for everyone listening in the back, I mean, Baker Mayfield is 8-3. Andrew Sendejo is 8-3.
Yeah, I've heard this argument from you before.
Yes.
Well, it is a team game, and look, but would you?
And you know what? He got that intercept. I mean, he put himself in some position to make some plays.
Mm-hmm.
He did. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
and
this is probably his 2nd game in a row. I think he did a good job in the previous game.
Oh, he did too.
He didn't have like the jump off the page stats, but he got it. He got it. I was sad to see Harrison go down
right off the bat, first play
that was horrible. And he had this game circled.
Oh, he certainly did. His former team, he was ready. He was ready to go. Never want to see that. Terrence Mitchell, 6 tackles. Great. Goodson, 5 tackles. He's always consistent. Not great.
Yeah.
Consistent. Malcolm Smith was okay. Carl Joseph filled in nicely.
BJ Goodson is better than Schobert this year.
Tavier Thomas. Not a fan.
They love him on special teams. He gets in there. I don't know. He gets in
BJ Goodson is 8-3. What is Joe Schobert's record?
I see.
Exactly. Right. Is Joe Schobert 47? Is he the guy that Nick Chubb dusted all day?
He was number 47, I believe. Yes.
Because all Schobert is a cover receiver. He cannot tackle.
A cover linebacker, you mean?
Cover linebacker. He cannot tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
He might make tackles. They're just 10 yards down the field. That's all.
Yeah, he tackles when someone's already in space.
He doesn't miss the tackle. He actually does make tackles.
Yeah,
unlike
he's a sound tackler. Yeah.
Most of our guys don't make tackles. They just miss tackles.
You need somebody to tackle them after they've gotten
We gang tackle.
Joe Schobert's your guy.
I don't know what that Jaguars running back, what his yards were, but he broke. We missed a lot of tackles against that guy.
Yeah, he ran all over us.
So
scared to know what Derrick Henry's going to do against us.
That's what I was getting. That's nice segue. Nice segue.
Yeah, this could be painful.
This could be real ugly.
All right, let's look at the special team. Oh, go ahead, Tom.
This could be another example of how we keep saying, hey, the Browns, all we got to do is limit what the quarterback does and just run the ball down their throat. Hey, well, guess what? Now we get to see a team.
Yeah, the other team
be able to. Do exactly that. Mm-hmm. With a better quarterback.
Yeah,
you think Tannehill's better than Baker? Or do you think they're comparable?
Which one's a Super Bowl winner? Which one's not?
Tannehill won a Super Bowl?
No, Tannehill never won a Super Bowl.
Wait a second. I just confused him with the guy from Philly. Never mind.
Okay. Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz technically won a Super Bowl, but Tannehill definitely didn't. So
Tannehill, they seem to have similar games.
They do. Tannehill definitely has more mobility.
He's a game manager. Does he?
Oh, yeah. He was a wide receiver. Tannehill was a wide receiver in college.
That's right.
I don't know. I don't watch enough.
Tannehill was the Miami guy. He was Miami. Yeah. Okay, yeah. He's much more athletic than Baker.
Yeah, but they are similar in what they're asked to do by their coaching staffs. Tannehill is not throwing 40 fucking balls a game. Excuse my language, 40 balls a game.
Speaking of language, there's an Aaron lady on here that says Claire and I are watching, so keep the swearing down.
Right.
We should not have to be edited.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
I
will try. I will do my best.
If you bring kids to this show, you have to know that this is not safe for work, not safe for children.
Hi, Claire.
Oh, come on.
Hi.
Let's look at the special teams before we get into some of the storylines from the game.
Yeah, the defense was... Did Jacob Phillips get in there? I didn't even know he played.
Yeah, they were in there.
Okay, now that...
Jordan Elliott was in there, too.
Is Phillips still hurt? Because I thought he'd get more PT than he's getting.
He hasn't been getting playing time. The last 2 games, he's been healthy, and he's been in there, but he doesn't get a lot of snaps because he's not better than Goodson or Malcolm Smith.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
I know. What is he, 3rd or 4th rounder? What are you going to do?
Well, I guess, yeah. Okay. LSU, yeah. All right.
Johnson had some nice kick returns.
He did. Finally, we got some...
My God, better than Peoples-Jones.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they just have Peoples-Jones back there because he can catch.
Yeah.
And he won't fumble.
Well, that's the thing about Dearness Johnson and Peoples-Jones, knock on wood. We have guys, I don't worry about special teams making the catch.
Well, yeah, but it's like that one year where the Browns had no returners and they would just send that white safety back there just to catch the ball and he would never return
The safety from Buffalo?
Who was that guy?
What was that dude's name? I don't know. Who's the safety from
Buffalo?
Come on,
Tom. Tom, come on. You should know it.
I don't know. I just know Donovan Peoples-Jones, actually, he was a returner, I guess, in college. So
he was.
They put him in there.
All right. Parkey.
2 of 2.
Yeah.
And he made his extra points.
To actually look at the comparison between Tannehill and Bake this year.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just looking at the numbers. Oh yeah, he's better.
Give some of them.
I mean, let's see. We're talking. Let's see, 23 touchdowns to 17 touchdowns.
Who are we comparing? Tannehill?
Tannehill and Baker.
Yeah,
okay.
7. Baker's 2,100 yards, and he didn't even have 2,000. He wasn't even close to 2,000 before this past game, but it's to 2,600 yards. I mean, it's just 65% completion percentage, to 61% completion. I mean, it's just it's
all right. Well,
players.
Fine.
What's the interception ratio, or what's the interceptions for each?
4 to 7.
Baker has 7. Tannehill has 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's close. It's close, but you're right. Tannehill has the edge. This is gonna be this game will come down to quarterback play.
All right. Speaking of which, grade Baker Mayfield's performance.
Yeah, I just put that in there. That was in Cleveland.com. I just thought if you guys also wanted to take
I give him a B.
I gave him a
solid B.
I gave him a thumbs up. I gave him a B. What about you, Tom? Which grade would you give him on this chart? A laughing face or a sad face?
I think he's frozen.
Oh, yeah. Is he gone?
Yeah, I don't know if he's gone, but he's frozen.
With 66 career touchdowns, Baker Mayfield passed Cam Newton and Jared Goff on the list of most passing touchdowns by a number 1 overall pick in his first 3 years. He trailed Winston and Manning and Andrew Luck.
I am surprised by that, actually.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, he's got. I think we're gonna come to find out that he is an enigma.
He is an enigma. I can't figure him out, no matter what week it is.
You also can't figure out what quotes he's gonna throw out from week to week.
And you had to stick swagger on the screen right there, so that's great.
Got a couple pictures I stick in there.
Yeah, I want to hear Tom's comments on that.
That was fun. Apparently, I just had an internet burp. Sorry about that. If I was.
That's all right.
We were wondering what emoji you'd give Baker.
Oh, what I would give him?
For the last game.
For the last game specifically, I'd give him a C.
C? Really?
Yeah, all right.
Well, come on. You don't...
Wait a second. They won the game, and he threw no picks and turned the ball over 0 times, and you gave him a C.
How many points were left on the field?
It doesn't matter.
How horrible of a team were they playing against? Come on.
Bad.
Okay. Didn't the Chiefs almost lose to the Raiders for 2 times this year?
We're not talking about that. You asked me
any team can play well against
this game. You asked me specifically this game.
A C.
I'd give him a C.
Okay. All right. A C. Well,
C is what? 70%?
Come on. It's only 1 grade below the grade we gave him.
A C is average. A C is average.
Yeah, a C is average. He completed, 66% of his passes. I mean,
that's pretty good.
That's a D grade if you're in school.
No.
What's so bad about a C?
What is the average completion rate of a quarterback? He gets bonus
points for
no turnovers. Out of the clear touchdowns he could have had, how many did he actually complete?
Well, the two he missed were real bad. I have to admit that.
And he made 2, so I guess that's 50%.
All right.
I mean,
well, how about the look at this the stats over here? 66 touchdowns is more than Cam Newton and Jared Goff in their first 3 years. It's pretty impressive.
Okay, great. I mean, Cam, good job. I mean, okay.
Goff.
I mean,
is Jared Goff an elite quarterback?
I think he's a middle of the road
in there. When if it wasn't for Jameis last season, would have led the league in interceptions.
Yeah. Can you win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff?
Yes. I don't know.
Sure. If you have a good D.
Okay, neither of you guys are very sure, but
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's why I love talking about Baker. I like talking about quarterbacks. I'm just glad we have a quarterback that's actually not sucky.
Yeah, like I'm glad Baker's improving.
Yeah, like he can make throws, like what Glenn said. He can throw some dimes on the side and
my biggest thing is the turnovers. Yeah. If you can minimize the turnovers, that's all I need from you, buddy.
And he's done that. He's done that the last couple of games, which is awesome.
My biggest thing is the quarterback's the most important position on the field, right? Where are we at if Chubb goes down? Okay, done, gone, out for the season.
Wow,
we already lost.
Wow.
We already lost.
Really?
Okay.
Well, you just said the quarterback was most important, but you said if we lose Chubb, then we're screwed.
I think he's saying if Chubb goes out, then Baker's not going to be able to pick up the slack.
Who's the most valuable player on the Browns offense?
Well, that's why I beef about Baker so much, is because it's supposed to be Baker. It's supposed to be the quarterback.
Does it have to be, though? Does it have to be? That's the real question.
Oh, my God.
I mean, the NFL it does.
Seriously, we're talking about the NFL here.
Okay.
When's the last?
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's tough because you can have a quarterback.
What if the quarterback is the second best player on the offense?
Barring injury, if everything's good, then they can manage you to a Super Bowl win.
Yeah, right.
How often does that actually happen, though?
Well, more often than you think, I think.
Yeah, I mean, Russell Wilson, when he got his, he was great. He was throwing dimes and stuff, but other people got them.
Oh, yeah. When Mahomes
is a great quarterback.
When Big Ben won his first Super Bowl, he was not the best player on the team.
Right.
Not even close.
That defense carried that team to the Super Bowl. So, but I don't know. I can't look across. I haven't done the research to look across every Super Bowl and say,
I know.
Who's the game manager? Who's the prolific quarterback that led?
I understand. I know Tom's point, and I get it. But you don't necessarily have to be the best player on offense, but you should definitely be 2 or 3.
Highest graded offensive and defensive player: Jarvis Landry on offense, Olivier Vernon on defense. And what do you guys think about that ass grab right there from number 36?
All right, that's not family friendly, John.
I mean, I think more of that happens than people really want to admit.
The ass grabbing?
Oh,
Is that intentional? You think that's intentional? You think he was checking him out?
I mean, I've told you, no. I think that's just what goes on down there.
Yeah. By any means necessary.
There are some players that don't wear cups that decided they were going to start wearing cups just because of ending up at the bottom of the pile.
Yes, I've heard many stories about that. Of course that goes on.
I mean, there is so much. It's all about fun, one way or another, getting some kind of advantage. And I'll tell you what, you ever try running when you've got a butt cramp?
That's true. It's very true.
Butt cramps are not fun, man.
No, they are not.
So right. I mean, you get it Landry however you can.
Next slide.
Yeah, it's true. All right. 11 games.
Look
Nick Chubb,
720
yards. Kareem Hunt, 706.
Nick Chubb is on pace to become the third NFL player in the last 40 years to finish a season with at least 100 rushing yards per game and 6 yards per carry. The first previous two, Adrian Peterson and Barry Sanders.
His yards per carry is ridiculous. You just don't see that
for the number of games
often
that he's played. I mean,
it's insane. He's an incredible running back.
Chubb is a beast. If you didn't watch the interview on Pat McAfee yesterday, you should. He's a good dude.
Oh, he's a good dude. I loved last year when he scored a touchdown. Yeah, I forget the game. He scored a touchdown, and Odell comes over to him, and he's like, "Hey, man, I want a touchdown." And Nick Chubb looked up at him, and he goes, "Yeah, I want to win."
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's the mentality.
That's Nick.
I love it. It's infectious. And Kareem Hunt, man, what a pickup. That guy, it's so nice just to spell.
Got him 3 years. Got him 3 years, too.
Yeah.
So, at a nice price, too, if I may say so.
And for the way he fights for yards, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Serious question, though. I mean, what do you do when Chubb wants to get paid?
We talked about this.
We talked about it last episode. I'm in the camp of pay that man. And
I am in the camp of I'm not sure.
Running backs are a dime a dozen. Da.
Well, see, here's kind of the thing. Historically, what happens in most cases when the running backs get paid?
The team goes down the tubes after like 1 or 2 years because the running back slows down.
Did Ezekiel Elliott get paid?
Yep.
Yeah, and he sucks this year.
He looks like crap.
So did the guy that was on the Rams. I mean, we all know what happened with the Steelers situation, that last running back.
But I don't think that's going to happen with this.
Todd Gurley has like some kind of degenerative knee condition, so he can only carry the ball like 15 times a game. I mean
there's so many things where you have to just kind of go, do you pay the guy? Do you not pay the guy? Do you think, it's like suddenly if if suddenly Chubb's agent becomes the agent of who's that dirtbag that seems to always cause trouble?
Where?
Running back dirtbag?
No, the agent. And every time someone switches over,
Rosenhaus.
Rosenhaus. If suddenly Rosenhaus is his agent when it comes contract time, we've got an issue.
I don't know, man. I'm in the camp of pay Nick Chubb. I'm in the camp of Gil Brandt, where he's like looking at stats across these guys and saying he's like a generational type running back. I think you give him some money.
You know who's a generational type running back is Saquon Barkley. Well,
come on, can you say that yet? Yeah, right.
He's hurt.
I mean, they were saying it his rookie season. They throw around the generational talent tag to anyone having some kind of they gave it to Lamar Jackson, and what's he doing this season?
Nothing.
Nick
Madden
Chubb
curse.
money.
Madden curse.
There is so many,
all right.
Pay the man what they think he's worth. Personally, I'm all for, you know what, give him the franchise tag and just see what happens.
I like that. I like that.
I'm much more with the franchise tag than giving him a huge contract.
You guys.
Could you imagine if we...
Jim, you're the only one. Like, you're the one every time. You're like, it's not our money. It's not our money. Just give it to him. And now you're like, just play cheap. Play cheap.
Let's look at the last example.
I'm not, but I definitely...
The Rams paid the running back and the quarterback. And both of them screwed up.
Would you have paid Jared Goff? Maybe they shouldn't have paid Jared Goff, and they should have kept the running back.
They shouldn't have paid either of them.
Yeah, but you already said the quarterback
is Nick Chubb better than who's the Rams running back you're talking about? Gurley?
Gurley's he's on the Falcons now, so he was on the Rams.
What screwed them is they paid Goff a crazy amount of money when Goff wasn't that great.
Well,
he also paid Gurley a crazy amount of money, and it immediately just blew up in their faces.
They paid. Oh, okay. We can't get into this for too much longer.
All the decisions. Well, all right. Well, that's fine. All the decisions are going to come down to it's going to be Baker because they already have Garrett. It's going to come down to a crossroads of Chubb, Ward, and Baker. Who are you going to give who are you going to give the money to then? You're going to give it to Baker?
Okay. No,
or are you going to give it to Chubb and Ward?
I don't think you have to decide between all three.
No, because two of them are first-round picks, so they have 5-year deals. I mean, they have 5-year options. Chubb doesn't. He has a 4th-year option. But all those decisions are going to come at the same time, the end of next season.
Yeah, we know that out of nowhere guard is going to want to get paid too.
Wyatt Teller.
I don't care if he gets high offensive guard money.
And let's give it to him. You got to bring in some help on defense here. I mean, maybe not super high priced help, but you need some help big time at linebacker.
Say Teller gets $10 million, because that's probably what he's going to get on the open market. How much are we paying our line then?
A lot right now.
We're already over 40-some million, so that would put it over 50-some million.
You're right.
What's the salary cap amount?
Well, it's going to go. Well, it was going to go up until this pandemic. Now with COVID, it's not going to go up now.
Yeah,
so
you don't know
how much are we?
No, it's based on league revenue. Yeah. It's just how the NBA does it. So.
Oh no.
So then you have to look at it and
it's not going to go up.
They're not going to use this year as a blip.
Dude, no.
Supposedly it's staying frozen, and they're almost kicking the can down the road. But
frozen.
The bottom line is whatever the salary cap is. So I mean, say our offensive line then is 50 mil, and then it's right around the same time that Baker decides to get paid. So say you pay him 25 mil.
Well, that's our decision, not his.
Yeah,
so.
that's dumb. But then say you also pay Nick Chubb what he wants. So say that's going to be around 15 mil, because that seems to be the top of the league contracts.
For running backs, about 15 mil per year.
And then we've also still got 15 mil going out to Jarvis. Okay, and then we're still on the hook for OBJ unless they can somehow find a way to get rid of him or what. So we're talking about suddenly our offense is we're paying our offense as a whole.
That's not going to happen. Either or both Jarvis and Odell are probably going to be gone within the next 2 years. Definitely one of them will be, if not both, guaranteed.
Over a running back.
Yeah.
So you can keep
running back.
If you're going to keep Chubb, you're definitely going to get rid of one of those guys for sure.
That's a great question. Yeah, that's a great thought. And Andrew Berry's not in a good position.
Yeah, it's just
I like
only
keeping one of the guys. I'm glad they can play together. I think how magical is next year going to be then? Or how magical should next year be?
I don't know.
Second year in a system, everyone's healthy, everyone's coming back.
All right.
Hopefully no pandemic. Did you skip a slide?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought I had a different one.
It's the same slide we were on.
Yeah, that's fine. So Brian's not here, everyone. Yeah. So we'll get your points allotted next time. So we have to get
John, you take it down. Get out your pen and paper and take down all the predictions.
No, we're doing actually audio recording, so it's like I say it.
All right. Well,
Brian has to go back and watch it.
Does anyone have the current spread?
It's 5.5. If it hasn't moved up to 6.
The Browns are plus 5.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
5.5. Glenn says 38-31 Titans win. Unfortunately, is my prediction.
Oh,
I'll go ahead and go next. Go ahead, full Chubb.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't think the Browns are going to win this game.
No,
I mean, the Browns have yet to prove that they can beat a team.
But Baker had a great game.
Yeah,
hold on. I thought Baker's improving.
I don't know a whole lot about the Titans' defense. They do seem to give up some, but they seem middle of the road, and then their offense is pretty good. So I'm going to say Titans 28, Browns 17.
Their offense is pretty good. Did you see what their running back did just last week?
Oh, he crushed him.
Hey, listen, man.
RD is not that much better than their D.
I know we're biased and we think Nick Chubb is the best, but dude, Derrick Henry is the best running back in the NFL. He is. Chubb is close. He's damn close for my money, but
you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. But
Liz says she's going high, 34-31 Brownies.
Oh god, the Browns are not going to score 31 points against Titans. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't see them scoring.
I'm going to say, can I go? 17. I'm going to go. Make my prediction. Tennessee Titans 28, Browns 17. Yeah, sorry.
You undercut my score and then you copied my Browns score. You played Price is Right on me. You're going for points. You're playing the point game.
Well.
How about you, Tom? Everyone else who's watching, get your predictions in or post them on the game day.
Let's talk about Derrick Henry real quick.
All right.
11 games, 1,257 yards.
He's a beast.
12 touchdowns.
Yep.
His longest is 94. His yard average is 4.9 yards a game, 114. Again, 12 touchdowns. He's only played 11 games, so that's at least one touchdown a game.
You guys are old enough to remember.
Yeah, but Chubb has Hunt.
Eric Dickerson, right? He's the closest thing I've seen to Eric Dickerson since Eric Dickerson.
I mean, it looks like Derrick Henry doesn't need a Hunt.
He doesn't.
I mean,
he's a one-man wrecking crew, dude.
He is. He's a beast.
I don't want to go against him.
I forgot about this. He's 6'3", 250, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's
huge. He's like huge linebacker running at you.
He runs upright and he glides. He has really long strides.
He's like just LeBron James, honestly. He's like LeBron. Like for your position, he's like, that's not what you expect against your position.
We have trouble tackling Gio Bernard. Holy hell. This is going to be hell.
That's going to be bad.
They crushed like all I can think of is last year's opening season, like the season opener. We thought we were something. We were smelling our own shit. Everyone thought that the Browns were back and Freddie and Baker and da-da-da-da-da were going to take the world by storm. And the Titans came in and punched us in the mouth. And we were nothing after
I'm glad you brought that up. I think the Browns might have some extra juice because of that.
I think so. They have Conklin. Conklin was a Titan. He wants to win. But you know what?
If they have any pride in themselves, you want to come back and beat a team that embarrassed you like that.
I don't think I got my Jedrick Wills meme in the slides for today.
I don't think they're going to win, but it'll be closer.
I gotta check my Jedrick Wills meme, man.
All right.
Make sure why he didn't get in there.
We're over. We're done.
Hey, look at Jedrick Wills. 1.9% QB pressure rate over the last 3 weeks. First among rookie offensive tackles. Fourth among NFL offensive tackles. Are you kidding me?
That. And he never gets mentioned in top rookies.
Never. Are you kidding me?
I don't like that. Why is that?
Look at that stat.
All right, we can't read it, John. Just take it away.
Well, I'm just putting it in there for the broadcast purposes.
All right, we appreciate that. All right.
I mean, I think Sunday depends on Baker.
It might.
For real, it will.
Because if you can't stop Derrick Henry, you're going to have to pass the ball.
But I'll tell you, Miles is coming back too. So that defense is a bend but don't break defense, and they're good in the red zone. They get some turnovers. They had 0 sacks against Jacksonville. That was not good. So
which surprised me.
Hopefully having Garrett back. Yeah. So.
All right. Well.
Yeah, I have no idea at this point. I mean, this game really, it all depends on Baker. And we're going to hear all the excuses about how it's the defense's fault. Guess what? Our defense is not good.
No, it's not.
It's going to get ran all over. That doesn't excuse Baker. Suddenly Baker plays like shit, so it's all the defense's fault.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Hey, it's been a few games since Baker's had an interception. I'll call the shot. Baker's going to get 2 this weekend.
Tom P. says 32-28 Browns win. Screw it. I want to see Garrett shut Henry down.
It's just not happening.
Did Garrett suddenly become a run stopper?
It's not happening.
All you're doing is running the ball away from the side Garrett's on.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, that's the beauty of the when you've got an end like a Myles Garrett where they're constantly putting him in different positions. Oh, okay, he's on the left, fine, we're running to the right. Oh, he's on the right, we're running to the left.
Well, then you slide the safety. No, then you slide the safety over to the side that Garrett's not on.
Andrew Sendejo.
And you put 9 men in the box, and you make Tannehill throw, which means A.J. Brown is going to have 150 yards receiving against us. So you're going to lose either way.
I mean, we're in a.
Sorry. All right, we got to end this. I'm sorry.
This is going to be depressing, but you know what?
No.
I mean, it's good to actually talk with people about this that are looking at it from an objective place.
Sure, of course.
Thank you.
But yeah, we know what's going to happen. I really don't feel good about this game for many reasons. I just don't think we match up with the Titans well at all.
No, I think we match up with them great.
Yeah, we are them.
We're the same damn team.
Yeah, they're like the same as us.
Quarterback.
Yes, they're the same as us.
Here's the problem.
They have a better defense. They're the same as us, but a little better.
Our run defense sucks. Okay? And you're going against Derrick Henry, the best running back in the NFL.
And their run-in defense sucks. And
true. Actually,
we're the same.
They're not great, but
except they've got a little bit better of a quarterback, a little better of a quarterback. And who's their coach?
And they have a more experienced coach. I wouldn't say a better coach, but he's been around the block a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm. And he's a Belichick guy.
Belichickian.
Out Belichick one game or out Belichick.
Tom P says my score might not happen, but let's be positive, everyone.
No, that's fine.
I am positive
that's fine.
We have interesting conversations about Mayfield.
The picture in the slide still remains. The Browns have a winning record for the first time since 2014. I'm so glad I get to keep that in the slideshow.
That is so awesome.
See you guys next Wednesday. All right, so we're taking us out. This is a Muni Lot vid just of another nice little couple in the Muni Lot. And they were cooking up some good breakfast food.
And we can't see it because we're online.
Watch the replay. See you next Wednesday.
Yeah. All right. Good show, guys.
Who's the owner of this fine vehicle right here? Is that be you, sir?
Tom, for joining us.
You don't mind if we take some pictures of it, do you?
No, it's fine.
No? You wouldn't mind answering a couple of questions for us, would you?
She'll answer them.
She'll answer them?
All right.
Is she the Browns expert in the family?
Are you the Browns expert?
Yep.
No, not an expert.
No? But you have your opinions, you know. And you guys got the grills and everything cooking over here. I smell sausages. What's your name?
Marianne.
Where are you from, Marianne?
Avon Lake.
Avon Lake. All right.
You guys from?
We are from, well, he's from East Lake. I'm from Willowick. My name is Brian, and his name's Sean. And I'm about to hand that to you right now.
Okay.
We do a live fan cast every Wednesday night.
Every Wednesday on Facebook.
At 7:30-ish, depending on what time we get started. And that's all we do is we talk about the Browns. Okay. We voice our opinions, and sometimes we get mad, and sometimes we're happy, and you know how that goes.
Yep.
So, if you don't mind, I'm going to start by asking you, what is your Browns resume, so to speak? How long have you been coming down to the Muni lot, season ticket holder, things of that nature?
Early 80s.
Early 80s.
Yep.
We got a veteran.
Yeah.
Some of these other people, I don't think they've been coming down. They might have got here today at 8, and that's about as far as their resume goes. Okay. What players today are going to be critical for the Browns to pull off a victory?
Well, Baker Mayfield and Myles Garrett.
Seems to be the general consensus. Yeah. Everybody seems to be going that way. All right.
Well, Ward and Hyde also.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's it. We have see someone that can elaborate.
Yeah.
A veteran. I like it. All right. What do we got on the menu today? What are we having?
We just finished. We had Egg McMuffin sandwiches with sausage. We got ribs coming later, and chicken shish kebabs.
So you're doing breakfast and lunch today down here.
Well, as the group,
And she didn't say Egg McMuffin. She just said Egg a Muffin.
Yeah.
No copyright infringement on that one.
That's right.
All right. Here's the most important question today. What is the final score of today's game, and who's going to win?
I think the Browns going to win. I think it's going to be close. It could be another overtime. I don't know. I think it'd be a low-scoring game. I can't guess a number. I think it'd be a low-scoring game.
It's good with me. She says Browns win in a low-scoring game, possibly
17-16.
another overtime extravaganza. Can we take that?
I think it could be another overtime.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Go Browns.
All right, go Browns.
On the south side of Lake Erie, there's a place called Cleveland Town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a team called the Cleveland Browns. They came alive in 85 and 86, they're going for more. Bring on the Broncos, Bengals, Bears, the Dolphins, Steelers, we don't care because we're going to the Super Bowl.